And now for a quick disclaimer. The T-Bone
and ChickBrew
in the morning show is for infotainment purposes only.
The opinions expressed here do not represent
Naval Station Rhoda, the Armed Forces Network,
or the Department of Defense.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
You wish.
It is Belle Biv DeVoe.
No, it's not.
That's definitely some East Coast Motown Philly. Right
That's
there.
Boys to Men.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what
It's exactly what you're not wrong.
Yeah. Way to go there, musicians. And
It's Bruno Mars and Cardi B.
oh, wow. Didn't that kid get his start like singing in the mall?
Didn't they all? I saw Backstreet Boys on their first tour, and they played in Walmart. They did a Walmart parking lot tour. So they had that going for them. Backstreet's back all right. They're doing a tour again now. Not in Walmart, which is unfortunate.
Out of all the bands that should do like a Wall Street parking lot tour, Walmart, a Walmart parking lot tour, I wouldn't think that they would be the Backstreet Boys. I would think it'd be something like if there was a country boy band. You know,
Oh, is that something we can sponsor? Is that something we can build? We could be rich.
Yes. Well, I mean, everybody else has got boy bands. You got the Menudos, the 90 generations of Menudos.
Right.
I love that they don't change the name.
No. It's just a new iteration. Yeah.
So you got the Menudos for that market, for the Latino market.
New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block is
Loved them. Just me when I was 8.
Oh. You got your standard white people boy bands.
Hanson. Oh, loved them.
Sure.
Little Bop. Yes.
Got,
Best Christmas album
your
ever.
Boyz II Men. You got your BBD.
ABC, BBD.
You got those for the R&B market.
Yep.
There are no country boy bands.
Well, now that you've pointed it out in front of everyone, someone's going to steal our idea.
Interesting. You know, here it's 2019, in case you weren't aware of that.
I've written that wrong already many times.
Yes, well, the
And it's only
goal
4 days in.
the goal for 2019 is to make it through the entire year without another suspension. Huh? Think we can do that?
Ooh.
Or did I just ruin it by talking about country boy bands in the Walmart parking lots?
No, I think
Walmart
we're
parking
good.
lot
I
tour.
think that we're still good.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a demographic we can offend. The country music boy band fan parking lot.
We're literally
Walmart.
3 minutes into our first show. No, not even. 2 minutes and 11 seconds in, and you're worried about suspensions, and
I'm just trying to pick the right demographic to make fun of. And I think the boy band Walmart parking lot country music boy band fan is the one person we can pick on.
I think that's all that's left. Yikes.
Yeah, it's 2019. Welcome to the era of hypersensitivity. It has been a challenging. It has been a challenging year on the Facebooks for yours truly.
I've seen that.
Yes, I have inspired lots of conversation with many of my liberal friends.
I have inspired zero conversation with anyone. And I feel like that was actually really hard. I feel like that was a challenge.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Any other goals?
Have no friends left except for me. And maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. I love you, though.
So we're going to be talking about one of our favorite listeners, Jan, all throughout the show.
Oh, God, she is just the best.
She is the best, and you're a bad daughter.
I am. I'm a terrible, terrible human.
Here's the deal. It's not technically her birthday yet, because, you know, we live in the future.
It's true time travel.
Yes.
Oh, wait. No, I have 30 minutes. 35 minutes.
Okay, well, you can get on the Amazon right now. And you can Amazon gift card her. You give your mother something for her birthday.
I did get her something, but it's not, I can't mail it yet.
That's why I say you go on Amazon right now, and they will instantly award her with a gift card. Jan, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to get you a good gift. Speaking of gifts, I got to apologize to Christine, too. We'll be doing that and more. It's T-Bone and ChickBrew in the morning. Dum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Kind of knew what you were saying anyway.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think I did.
I mean, I feel like at this point you probably could read my mind.
Oh, that's
puppy. You know what I did not get for Christmas? I'm not bitter.
You did not get a puppy for Christmas, did you?
I did not. Did not happen. Not this year. And
Why
I saw
do you got to bring up Christmas, man? What happened to New Year, New You?
New puppy? Didn't happen. So we're still stuck in the past, folks.
No, it's just
I'm already prepping for this Christmas. Maybe if I start earlier, The puppy will arrive. My birthday's in April. Anyone?
I have decided. I do this stuff intentionally. I think about this stuff. But before we come in here and we go to work, I think about all the things I'm going to talk about. And one of them is like, oh, no, that's a minefield. Don't touch that. Don't go there. But then you say something like that, and here I am tiptoeing through the minefield again. So bottom line is, next year's Christmas gifts are this year's Christmas gifts. The ones that are still in the box, and I made the mistake of voicing a little bit of displeasure that the Christmas gifts that I bought her for Christmas are still in the box. And of course I get I'll use it, I promise. Well, what you've already said is you're not going to like it. You've already said that.
I'll suffer through it.
So the rest of the things that you did like, you opened and used immediately. But these things that you didn't like are still in the box. So come Christmas, man, I'm just wrapping them up again. I'm just wrapping them right back up.
Take two.
Just do it again.
You know what? I think that you are probably going to end up having to watch the Tidy Up show on Netflix. Just so you can say thank you for the attempt at being a gift and part ways with that stuff.
So, for those who don't know the Netflix movie schedule, this Tidy Up thing is basically a little Japanese woman telling you to get rid of all your garbage. Throw it in the ocean, right?
Well, no, we don't do that.
Yes, you do.
We take it to the Marine Corps Relief Society for donation.
Eventually ends up in the ocean. Everything you ever had ends up in the garbage, ever. So
I don't want to believe it, so it's not real.
So there's that. My goal this year, among other goals, is basically by the end of 2019, if I can't fit it, it's gone.
This is the year.
This is it. I have a lot of good clothes. And I always thought, when I got back to the States, I'd do a purge and I'd get rid of all of the older clothes that are still in great condition. Some of them have never been worn.
Oh, you are that person.
Well, yeah, because I do. I mean, I've been living overseas a large portion of my adult life.
That's true.
And with the advent of Amazon, I could buy clothes. But then you get them and they're like, there's no way this is the size it says it was.
Lies, all lies.
Yeah, or whose leg did they think this would fit, just.
You call this a waist, I call it a thigh. Same.
But I mean, what are uncomfortable clothes for me could be fashionably skinny khakis for somebody else. I don't know if skinny khakis is a thing. Well, they are when I wear them, but I don't. I don't know if the
you and me both, sister.
I don't know if the fashion world has taken on board with skinny khakis yet. I have started seeing skinny sweats.
Oh yeah, the joggers. That's what they're calling them. Google it, and you Google joggers, and you'll get the skinny sweats.
They're sweatpants.
Yeah.
And they're skinny in the legs.
Yeah.
But they're baggy in the tuchus area.
Yep.
They do not look good.
No, it looks like you have a sad diaper situation.
Yes,
and no
anybody.
legs and no ankles.
I've only seen men wearing them, which is disturbing. And Brian, I'm saying it for everyone to hear. No, stop doing that.
We love you. I'm here for the positives.
So, are we going to talk about your wonderful vacation now, or are we going to talk about your vacation later?
We only have 30 seconds.
So I would recommend we talk about that later. Rotor Rideshare.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's not, because this was the opportunity to present everybody with the idea of what Rotor Rideshare is. We're going to be talking about a new Facebook group that I'm interested in you joining. If you've ever told somebody, if you ever need a ride, just give me a call. The Rotor Rideshare is for you, because everybody needs a ride, and we're going to do that. We're going to promote that in the next hour.
Don't you talk to me like that.
What?
Don't you say those words.
I intentionally turned away from the microphone to get that stretch out. And as I started doing it, I'm like, oh, she's going to hit the button. She's going to hit the button.
I did. I hit the button.
I knew you would hit the button.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what All right. So now your friend Melissa came to visit.
Yes. It was so wonderful. I don't think I've spent that much time with anyone, really. Since I moved overseas.
Okay, I'm sure your wife, I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah. So
you just
Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went on vacation.
We did. We went to we started off in Berlin. I've never been to Berlin that far into the winter season. The coldest I've been there was Thanksgiving, which was not bad. It was comparable to here a little bit, It was nice.
Berlin gets cold.
But it was cold.
It was cold.
I was not ready. The alpaca was not enough.
Did you fix the situation by buying a new warmer garments?
No, because I
course
live
not.
in southern Spain. That one time I went to Berlin for Christmas.
And how was it?
It was wonderful.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoyed Berlin. I really
I love
did.
Berlin.
Yeah.
I love Berlin in the spring. I love it in the fall. I love it in the summer.
Not in the heart of winter.
No, not my favorite. No.
Okay, well, I don't think there's anybody out there that's going to disagree with you. Except
mean, and
maybe every Berliner.
Well,
Or
every
people who
donut?
live further north. No, we go to Berlin for summer. I don't know why that
I don't-
accent
what-
came out.
Where is that from? That accent was a melting pot of disappointment.
Yes.
Nope. And then we went to Barcelona, which was like 15 degrees warmer, so I was much happier. I actually was sick. I got sick.
Of course, that
course.
change in temperature, yeah.
And people smoke in Berlin inside the bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and after like not being around that much cigarette smoke and then going from the cold outside into the warm inside where everyone was smoking, my throat, I couldn't. I'm
think
delicate.
I think you've heard me say, so I'm at 104 days now without a cigarette. Yeah, yay me. But I'm also watching The Man in the High Castle, which is very difficult when you're trying to quit smoking because apparently Nazis love to smoke.
Yep. Everyone in that show, it goes from cigarettes
I saw
to
a
drink
child
to cigarette.
light up yesterday, so it's not
terrifying.
surprising that Berlin still allows smoking in bars.
So yeah, and then we went to Barcelona. The manager had her purse stolen, which was not so awesome.
It's never nice to have your purse stolen.
No.
That's why you have to protect your purse.
You do.
You got to put it on lockdown.
Yes.
Was it on lockdown?
No.
Oh.
We were in a restaurant,
And you were having a good time.
slung it over the chair,
Carefree.
footloose and fancy free.
And they got you.
Yeah.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
But luckily, if we were in any city for it to happen, it was Barcelona. There's a consulate there.
Ooh.
And so it was started late at night on Christmas Day. We were able to go to the police station, get the report taken. They were very efficient. It happens so frequently.
Germans are efficient. Wait,
No,
this is Spain. Ooh.
Yeah. It happens so frequently. They're like, and this is the paperwork. Like, as we were saying what happened, they're just like, yes, this is the paperwork you will need. It is a rampant crime in Barcelona.
Purse snatching.
Yeah, just pickpocketing and petty theft. Remember Decky?
Yes,
He had his phone in his front pocket
Uh-huh.
while he was in Barcelona, straight out of his front pocket.
What was that sound again?
It's like a sad email.
Yeah, but the thing about pickpocket, especially if they got you out of your front pocket, I know how they got him. It's how they get everybody. Hey, it's T-Bone and ChickBrew in the morning. We're coming up on the top of the hour. We're going to do the news. We're going to come back and we're going to talk to you more about stuff going on in general, but specifically the new Rhoda rideshare program that you're going to be a part of because you're good people.
You be
Yes.
nice to me or I will not turn your microphone on. New year, new you. Meaner.
What is that? This is Poison Ivan.
Oh, I think there's a really good villain in there. So I forget.
You must eat the mango.
No, I
Again,
don't want to go to the hospital.
I got great voices, and I'm not getting any of them right today. That should have just been straight Russian Poison Ivan. And it got weird. It got real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Why are you so broken?
It's the little blue pill, man. It's the little blue pill. It screws up my day. And it's not the little blue pill you're thinking of, so relax. It's the other blue. There are other pills that come in blue.
Are there? I can't swallow a pill, so I just take liquid. It's hilarious.
You
I
are
know.
a very
I'm
peculiar
delicate.
person.
Not any doctor that I'm sure is here still, but there was a doctor at this hospital at one point that was like, I think you have an issue.
Yes, it's clearly psychosomatic.
He said something, and I was like,
If you can't swallow a pill, you can't swallow food. If you can't swallow food, you would die.
No, it's the chewing. It's in my head. I know this. I also,
yeah.
like, in my mind, I go to swallow the pill, I choke and die, and there's no one there to save me. Like, it's very, I don't know what happened to me. But I am broken as well.
I'm the one who should have, out of all the complexes I have, that's one I should have, but I don't. And here's the mistake that I made. Once upon a time, I was given 2 very large vitamin C tablets.
To chew?
That would have been nice to know. And I proceeded to swallow very large vitamin C tablets.
These things are like a quarter.
These were heart-shaped. It was a horrible mistake. You know that You know when something gets stuck?
Right in your sternum, like right behind.
Oh, the sternum. That's the location. That's where it's at. 2 of them, they were just there, and I couldn't make my esophageal muscles. That's a real thing.
So you used the word. I can't even say ivy.
I could not get them to get it down, and I was dying from swallowing vitamin C tablets.
Now I'm literally never going to because of that story.
But they were huge.
Huge.
And they were chewables, and I didn't know they were chewables. Like, while I'm suffering, the guy's like, you didn't swallow those, did you? I was like, yeah, they're pills. And he's like, those are chewable pills. I'm like, I'm not 5. I'm a man. I'm dying, but I'm a man.
I will die with hair on my chest and heart-shaped chewy tablets in my Those vitamin C's put some hair on your chest. Yes, because they're literally pushing out through my chest.
So several years ago, I tried to do something. And I reached out to a bunch of really smart people to try and make this happen. I was basically trying to do a free Uber-type app for us in the greater Rhoda metropolitan area so that we could ride share with one another and we could assist people who needed a ride. And we could, this was going to be neat. It was mainly to prevent drinking and driving. You know, if you found yourself in a situation where you needed a ride, you could use this app that, I went through different colleges that have this app working at their college.
Right.
And I was like, this would be great. If you could help me get this going in Rhoda, I'm sure the Navy would love this worldwide. So let's work together. And I couldn't make that happen. So I've been thinking it over, and now I've come up with the Rhoda Rideshare program. And it's Facebook operated because we all know how to operate Facebook. Oh, are you kidding?
Some people better than others.
We went on this tangent about swallowing heart-shaped pills, and now I got to wrap it up.
I feel like there's something deeper in there.
All right, we're going to be talking more about the Rhoda Rideshare program when we come back.
Right after this AC/DC for Dave.
By the way, it's T-Bone and ChickBrew in the morning.
Happy New Year, Dave. This one's for you.
Happy birthday, Jan.
Yes.
Yay, Dave. We played AC/DC for Dave because Dave's a listener. Jan's a listener. She's going to be listening to this when we say happy birthday to her.
Are you going to sing?
I could, but I'm not going to waste my time because you're so
We're going to talk about the Rhoda
button.
Rideshare. We're Rhoda Ride sharing.
We're going to talk about. So we got a lot of responses apparently out there. Me almost dying from my chewable vitamins.
How does that make you feel?
Was the catalyst for a conversation that we had in the studio that we're not going to share with you, but we'll tease you with. We had dueling breaking coccyx stories. Coxels, yes. I broke my coxel. She broke her coxel. We had dueling breaking coxel stories. And
we both...
Yeah.
Just brought us just that one step closer.
We're both standing right now. We can't sit because we're both having PTSD issues from the time when we broke our coxels.
When recovery happened a lot faster.
And again,
so it was gonna
like
happen.
I said, it's a pain that you can't explain. It's just, it's death.
And you, like, as soon as you said it, I just immediately remembered it was there. I was like, whoop, time to stand up. Nope.
If you've got a broken coxal story, feel free to share that with us on the AFN Rhoda Facebook page. On do that on the Rhoda Q&A page.
That time I broke my bum.
All right, so
you got 3 minutes to tell me about
3
this.
minutes. So we're talking about the Rhoda Rideshare program. Again, the history of this is I reached out to a bunch of different people, and I tried to do this as an app because I'm not smart enough to do this. And although there was some initial indications that people were willing to help me, as humans often do, they let me down. So this has sat for a while. Now I'm moving forward with doing this using the Facebook platform. Bottom line is, if you're a leader and you've ever told your sailors, hey, if you ever need a ride, you just give me a call. Well, what if we just do that for them? What if we just create the Rhoda Rideshare Facebook page? And if you are someone that's interested in giving someone a ride, you go on there. And if you're someone who may need a ride, you go on there. And we could coordinate through this page anybody who needs a ride to go anywhere.
Which is funny because I've seen on Q&A, is anyone going to Sevilla today?
Yeah, we could do that.
What if you were going to Sevilla and you had an empty seat and you just said, hey, going to Sevilla today if anyone needs a ride?
Yeah, how about going to work?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be standing out in front of the Baskin Robbins at 6:45. Can anybody give me a ride?
Ride to the pier?
Absolutely. I will go. I'm telling you right now, I will go out of my way to give a sailor a ride because I know what it's like to catch those cabs every day. I had to do it for a short period of time, and it's crazy expensive.
It adds up.
Yeah. And like just to come on the base, they add €1 to your fare, and I've always thought that was unfair. If you called the number, they add €1 to your fare, and that's
they do.
Yeah.
It's like I drove here to get you, but you were already here. You just weren't close to me.
That's how they get you, you know. So
Don't you know?
we're gonna try to promote the Rota Rideshare Facebook page as a way of us communally to help each other out. And there's another portion of this. If I see you walking down the road, I don't really know. You know what I mean? I don't know. If you're walking with traffic, you're in the wrong. But like today, I saw a young person. I couldn't tell you anything more than a person, and they were wearing a reflective belt.
Good for them.
Yeah, and they were walking against traffic. So I wouldn't offer that person a ride because obviously I'm going the other way. But if we add to the reflective belt equation the little green light, so the famous light people or battery people, maybe it's Duracell, I don't know, but in the back section of the NEX, they got little lights. And when I used to run a lot, I always had my port and starboard light. I'd always run with those, so you never had a problem knowing which way I was going. But I'm saying, and we'll promote this on the Rota Rideshare Facebook page as you join. Gotcha. As you join, we'll promote this green light symbol. So if you've got a green light and you're wearing a reflective vest, that means you could use a ride. And that means I will pull over and stop and let you safely cross the street to give you a ride. We're going to talk a little bit more about this. Take any questions you might have on how to operate the Rota Rideshare program. Give us a call in the studio, 727-1025, or hit us up on any of the social media websites that we're part of.
Too genuine.
And I have to go first. I have to be the president before you.
I think I can start next year, so you better hurry
Well,
up.
because I'm going to die before you. Mathematically, I have to go first.
Well, it's a race. That's
All
the whole
right,
point.
so as of yet, we've had nobody else join the Rota Rideshare program. But if you're listening right now, please share this with your sailors as a means. It's a means of getting people around town, number one, or getting them to work, or getting them home.
Always talking about financial responsibility to your junior sailors. I remember hearing it, but then whenever I had to take my car to the auto port, no one wanted to give me a ride.
Right. And don't be, there's two people that join this group. There's the people who can give rides, and there's the people who need rides.
And
Now,
sometimes the roles reverse.
they can roll reverse. Say you're going out on a Friday night and you'd like a ride to your favorite establishment because
You have a plan.
You got a plan. This is working. We can do all of this coordination on a Facebook page specifically made for us. It's the Rota Rideshare page. Now, when I say Rota, of course, I always mean the greater Rota metropolitan area. That's too. Come on, the base is called Rota. Okay,
It's true.
so
and it's got all the R's.
yes, but Puerto's larger, but it's much longer. And whereas Rota, the greater Rota metropolitan area covers
There's no
everything.
alliteration in that, okay?
Rota Ride Share. Ooh, what could I have done to add the triple?
I don't know.
Rota Ride Runners.
Well, nope, you're done talking.
Rough
Anywho,
Riding Rota
anyways,
Riders.
Hello, Rhoda. Ignore T-Bone. He does not know what he is talking about. New year, new him.
So we say goodbye to Melissa because she made your holidays awesome. We say happy birthday to your mom. And we say...
also happy birthday to the manager's dad, which was technically yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah. And since he's currently in Sudan, that he's finally on the same time zone, so we messed
Well, he
that up.
probably listened to us if he's in Sudan. All he's got to
yeah,
do.
he could. Yeah.
Except on the AFN 360 app, which we know is broken. But once you realize the AFN 360 app is broken, what you need to do is contact AFN and let them know. And technically, we're not AFN.
No, we don't.
We don't fix things.
We just put on pants and
There's a
come to
button there you can click to report a problem. Do that, please, because we know it's broken and we know they need to fix it. Ongoing with the other people we want to mention. Hi, Dave. Hey, Leroy. How are you? I have to apologize to Miss Christine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you know me, I say the same things over and over again with just different inflection, I only got the same 5 things I say, but I just say them differently each time. So coming up to the Christmas season, I was very clear to Miss Christine to tell me what she wanted for Christmas so I could pass that message on to her husband, because she's like all spouses, doesn't tell you what they want for Christmas.
Right.
And
I want a puppy.
somehow that got turned into that I was going to buy her something for Christmas, and then she got mad at me because I didn't. So I'm buying a gift to give her belatedly for Christmas, and I'll blame it on shipping or something. But most importantly, I apologize for any miscommunication I may have made.
So wait, time
normally I don't buy other people, other spouses gifts.
I have a question,
Except for you,
though.
Rachel. I did that once, and Tim has never let me forget.
It was weird for everyone. Question. You asked her what she wanted. You did the recon.
Yeah, I was doing the recon for my friend.
And
yes.
then you informed the friend
Of course.
and they just ignored that information to the point where
No. They followed the information. They took on board the information. That's needed intelligence.
okay, so then
It was just the additional gift from me didn't come through.
uh-oh.
Yes, and I don't want her upset
Well,
with
I
me.
want a gift too. Everyone else got a gift. Why didn't I get a gift? I just want a puppy. Okay, I'm going to play some music. We'll be back in a minute while I try to figure out how to get a puppy.
People will never fail to amaze you, okay? So what are we promoting? We're promoting the Rota Rideshare program. Like, please join Rota Rideshare on Facebook. Immediately, I get friend requesting things, notifications on Facebook from more than one person. Not just you, Will. By the way, thanks. Not just you, but more than one person that now wants to join the Rota Yard Sale. How I became an administrator on that, I have no idea. But yeah,
Someone was probably like, I got a good joke.
we're not doing Rota Yard Sale. We're doing Rota Ride Share. Rota Ride Share. That's what we're going to do in 2019. I think if we do this, I think it's going to be a really nice thing, and it'll be a legacy thing. I'll come back to visit. The phone's going off again. I'll come back to visit in a few years, and it'll be working seamlessly.
Yeah.
But it has to start somewhere, and it starts right now. It starts with you, the current leaders at this base, and your sailors. It starts here in 2019. In 10 years, we all come back, and it's going to be amazing.
Oh, I'll still be
Or
here.
we'll all be in flying cars. I have no idea.
I'll still be here. You can stay with me. I have the guest bedrooms on the first floor.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? I got nothing better to do.
No stairs.
But I got a dog.
What is your point?
Yeah. He's got to come with me.
I love dogs.
I think we've hit everything. We've congratulated your mom on her happy birthday many, many times. We've said hello to your friend Melissa. I've apologized to Christine. We said hi to Dave. We talked about no suspensions, new year, new you.
Happy
Rode a
birthday to
rideshare.
Genevieve's dad, Mr. Chavez.
Mr. Chavez is
Papa Chavez.
Papa Chavez. That sounds like a gangsta.
He is. He's pretty awesome.
I like it. It's 2019, so it's going to be another year of us trying to entertain you to the best of our ability. I haven't uploaded any shows lately, so I apologize.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time trying to come up with like a 2018 clip show. I spent a lot of time trying to find like at least 10 minutes of funny. But apparently,
Nothing.
a whole year worth of radio, and I couldn't get 10 minutes of funny. So I might have to use this clip from 2019 to add to that.
Just us cracking ourselves up.
Hey, when
You know what? It's a good way to start a weekend, though.
we have an audience of 4.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, our internet audience is a little larger. But hey, I'm working on that podcast, so we're going to see how the Gits and Shiggles show works out.
I'm not working on anything. That's my goal. What are you going to do this year? Nothing.
So it's 2019, and then we're going to close this show as we close all of our other shows, telling you, be the best person that you can be, and if you were a great person yesterday, please work to be an even better person tomorrow.
And don't forget that you are loved.